Hello everyone, Little Smith here, and let's click if that's going. Yep, that's fine. Let me just move my mic a little bit because it's facing in my direction and I like to face it away a little bit. Neal.fun games, are we going to do two? So let's start off with the password game today. Choose a password. Now, need to be careful not to use my actual passwords. I tell you what, because none of my passwords is my YouTube username. There you go. Okay, so rule run past. Oh, let me get rid of the private and cookies thing. Your password must be at least 5 characters and your password must include a number. Now, your password must include an uppercase letter. Right, so capital L. Your password must include a special character. So that would be a dot. The digits in your password must add up to 25. Okay, so let's see. Let's just do a. You can guess the idea of this game already, can't you? Let's just do a 6. So that will be 10. Add another 10, so that'll be 16, and 4. Hey. Okay. Right. Let's try this another way. Okay, so that'll be 10, 5, 15, 20, 25. There you go. Your password must include a month of the year. So let's just go to the end. Oh, wait a minute. A month of the year. May. There you go. Your password must include one of our sponsors. Let's see. Starbucks, Pepsi, or Shell. Shell. The Roman numerals in your password could multiply to. This is when I'm going to stop playing because I know that. Well, I know what Roman numerals are, but I've never, seriously, I've never had to use them in my life. So yeah, you kind of get the idea of this. It'll just go on and on and on, and it'll give you more rules to abide by. So yeah, we're gonna stop playing because I'll be doing that forever, trying to figure out Roman numerals. Space elevator. Space elevator. Scroll up. Oh, we've got fireworks. We've got a hummingbird. We got that. Get rid of that. So scroll up. Okay. All right. So looks like the idea of this is the further up you go, you'll see how high certain things go in the world. So hummingbird is low to basically head height. Then you get fireworks a little bit more higher than that. Oh look, it's 15 Celsius according to this. Then you got a hot air balloon. Yep, this is oh actually a minute. Yeah, that's 121 meters. Hot air balloon, and then a Millard duck. Migration altitude. And then we are welcome to space elevator, the only elevator that goes into space. Beliar XI, first plane to cross the English Channel. You are currently in the troposphere, the lowest layer of the atmosphere. And it's starting to rain. The Osprey. The troposphere contains 99% of the water vapour in the atmosphere. So you've got hang gliding, typical altitude. If you got a pigeon, they fly higher than the ospreys. I've never seen an osprey before. Mil V12, the largest helicopter ever built. That's an interesting one. Nibbers something clouds are responsible for rainy days. They're them really thick clouds. Skydiver, typical altitude. Bald eagle, monarch butterfly. Fucking butterflies fly high enough, don't they? Alpine cove. I've never heard of that bird before. As you climb, the temperature will continue to drop. No shit. That's why it's absolutely freezing in an airplane. It's a bit chilly. Pick a scarf to stay warm. Okay, I'm going to have a red scarf. Oh, there's a little man in there. I didn't notice that. I get to dress him as I go up. A box kite, highest flying kite. A mountain goat. Oh yeah, they go up in the mountains. How the hell do they breathe up there? How the hell do the birds breathe up in the sky? Like, because there's like, I'm pretty sure if a human goes up there, they'd be like starving for oxygen. Vigor B5, a 5B. Oh, Emir Earhart's airplane. Oh, a white stork. Cumulonimbus are tall, towering clouds that can produce lightning, tornadoes, and hail. So they're the clouds that produce all the like thunder and stuff. Senior 172 and Killian Flamingo. I didn't know flamingos can fly. A Milmai 8, a pterodactyl. A Zeppelin blimp. A wild yak. Bloody hell, they go tall, don't they? Holy shit. The lizard, highest dwelling reptile. This elevator ride needs some music. Oh god, this is going to copyright claim my video, this is. I hope this is copyright free. Bumblebee, highest observed flight. Sopwell camel, World War One fighter plane. Bell 42, first helicopter to fly over the Alps. Let me mute that because it's just a little bit too loud. Bar-tailed Gotwit, flycatcher sandwort. Oh, Himalayan flowering plant. Condor, Himalayan jumping spider, highest dwelling spider. Imagine like you're at a base of a mountain and this fucker jumps off the top and lands on your face. Yellow rumped leaf-eared mouse, highest dwelling mammal. Cirrus clouds are wispy clouds made out of ice crystals. Well, we've all seen them, ain't we? I think I've seen that a few couple of days ago. Douglas DC-3, bearded vulture, paratrooper, max altitude. Bloody hell, they fucking go high. Above this altitude is known as the death zone because there ain't enough oxygen for human life. Okay, so this is the limit for humans right here, about 8,200 meters. Rupert Swan, so this is where the highest cliffs are, and we're at like -40 at the minute. Mount Everest peak, bar-headed goose, party balloons. That's when they pop, by the way. Can I move these? No. Have you ever wondered where your lost balloons went? At this height, a typical party balloon would pop and fall into a field, get eaten by animals, and most likely kill them. Do not let helium balloons go. Like, seriously, it is deadly to animals. Like, don't do it. Common crane, I've seen a few of them in my time. Passenger jet, typical cruising altitude. Yeah, it's about 10,000 meters in the sky. These are patchy clouds that can blanket the sky. Spitfire goes higher than a normal plane. And 225 Mir, heaviest plane ever built. A space shuttle reaches max aerodynamic pressure. Rupel Griffin Vulture, highest flying bird. Now would be a good time to pick your spacesuit. I'm going to go with a nice orange spacesuit because I like that. As air pressure drops, so does the temperature needed to boil water. At this altitude, water boils at just 54 Celsius. Well, we're minus at 56 at the minute. SA 315B Lama, highest flying helicopter. P-51 Mustang, I've heard of them definitely. World War II fighter plane. We're getting some fog up here now. Oh, jet streams. are bands of strong winds in the atmosphere. They can reach speeds of 275 miles per hour. That's why planes don't go up that high. P80 shooting star. Don't worry, the elevator is pretty strong, I think. Oh, it's moving, the elevator's like moving side to side. Learjet 45. F35. Stratosphere. Welcome to the stratosphere. The stratosphere is home to the ozone layer, which protects us from harmful UV rays. Bloody hell, planes even go up this far as well. Su-9 Caproni CA161, 1938 altitude record. Jesus, and that was made out of wood, by the way. Unlike the troposphere, the temperature in the stratosphere increases as you go higher. Del Haliabad Vampire, 1948 altitude record. Condor. Oh, that's the Air France Condor. Okay, I love the actual shape of that. It looks really weird. USSR 1, 1933 balloon altitude record. This is the Armstrong limit. Above this altitude, your saliva and tears will boil if you don't have a pressure suit. Well, thank God we got a space suit. I'm pretty sure that'll do the job. Nacreous clouds are rare clouds found in the polar regions. They are made of small ice particles that scatter light across colourful rays. I think this is like where rainbows are formed up it. That's pretty. That is beautiful. Bloody hell, another plane, a Bell X-1, first aircraft to break the sound barrier. Jesus. Explorer 2, 1935 balloon altitude record. Oh, that's a weird one. Airbus Zenthia high altitude platform station. As the air gets thinner, there are fewer molecules to scatter light, so the sky starts getting darker. Perlan 2 highest altitude glider. Yeah, it is. Highest aircraft ejection. Jesus. You definitely need a some kind of breathing utensil for this. U-2 spy plane. Douglas Skyrocket, first aircraft to reach Mach 2. We're in space now. SR-71 Blackbird, 1976 altitude record. The SR-71 is one of the fastest planes ever made. It can fly over 3 times the speed of sound. Jesus. Sudcrest Trident 2, 1958 rocket plane altitude record. F-104 Starfighter. NASA Helios HP-01 winged aircraft altitude record. This is like satellites. It looks like satellites up here because now we can start seeing them. NASA X-43 experimental hypersonic aircraft. Project Excelsior 1960 skydive altitude record. Bloody hell, some of the skydives from space. With nothing but duct tape pressure suit, Joseph Kittinger jumped from an open gondola and set a record that would last for more than 50 years. Jesus. You mean someone beat that record by jumping higher? A weather balloon. The ash cloud from the eruption that destroyed Pompeii reached this height. Bloody hell, that is high. That is like ridiculously high. That's like 32,000 meters. Okay, highest paper plane flight. Launched from a balloon, this is the highest paper airplane that's ever flown. Felix Freefall. Felix Brumner was the first person to break the sound barrier in a freefall. He reached top speed of 843 miles per hour. How the hell is he still alive after that? Congratulations, you have made it to 0.01% to the moon. Jesus. Bell X2. The mushroom cloud from the Castle Bravo nuclear test reached this altitude. Jesus. Alan Uterance skydive. Oh, Eunice. Current record for the highest skydive. God. Space elevators are actually a possible idea being considered by scientists. Why would you want to do that? Like, seriously, like, why? They could potentially offer a cheaper and safer way to get into space. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, you got to use pretty good materials not to, like, implode on you. The hard part is making a strong enough cable and finding enough elevator music. By the way, what's the song now? Yeah, that'll do, softer. A meteor, airburst altitude, space shuttle, rockers, boosters eject. Sutler's Mill meteor, breakup altitude. Whoa! Blue jets are a rare form of lightning that arc upwards in a beautiful, brilliant blue flash. That is lovely. I like that. Metrosphere. Congratulations, you reached the metrosphere and now you're halfway to space. Halfway? I'm in space already. The air in the metrosphere is very thin. It has less than 1% of the pressure as the air at sea level. BU-60-1 high altitude balloon record. The rail's fastest elevator travels at 45 miles per hour. A space elevator with the same speed would take 80 minutes to reach space. Jesus, it's like shoots you up. Sounding rocket. Since weather balloons can't reach this height, rockets with sensors are used to learn more about the metrosphere. Isn't technology marvellous? Saturn V. Is that 4 or 5? I don't know. First stage separation. Yeah, that's the thing. Cause like when it like breaks off and floats in space, and you got to find a bugger again. The mushroom cloud from the largest ever nuclear test, the Tertiary bomber, reached this altitude. Oh, what is this? Oh my god. Sprites or spirits? Is it? No, sprites, I think. Are a rare form of lightning spotted over thunderstorms that last only a fraction of a second. Jesus, that's pretty. While normal lightning is around 4 kilometers long, sprites can reach the lengths of 50 kilometers. Jesus. Space shuttle re-entry, maximum heat. Since the speed of sound depends on the temperature, sound travels 15% slower up here. The something clouds are the highest altitude clouds in the atmosphere. They are only visible at night and at higher altitudes. Pretty, very pretty. Most meteors burn up in the atmosphere. Oh, it's looping the sound. Okay, I'll turn it off. It is estimated that 48 tons of meteors hit the atmosphere every day. V2 rocket, peak altitude. Falcon 9, first stage separation. Right there. This is the coldest part of the Earth's atmosphere. Yep, at minus 84. Thermosphere. Welcome to the thermosphere, the final layer in our journey to space. Seriously, this is not even space. At 100 kilometers high, the Karen line is usually accepted as the start of outer space. Pretty sure it's found here somewhere. Temperatures in the thermosphere can reach over 2,500 Celsius, but molecules are so far apart that you wouldn't even feel it. VSS utility, Vostok 1 on the way to space. As particles from the sun hit the atmosphere, they excite the atoms in the air. These excited atoms start to glow, creating brilliant displays of light called auras. This is really aurora borealis. This is. I've never seen the aurora borealis before, mainly because you don't see it in England, and you might see it in Scotland and up north. But from where I am, I obviously know. So yeah, I'd love to see that one day. I really would love to see it one day. X-15, highest flying rocket plane. You're about to reach fewer places than 1,000 humans has ever been. Now leaving Earth. Yeah, just now we're leaving Earth. Kármán line. Here we go. We're actually in space. Ah. Really, I enjoyed that. That was really good. Space elevator, created by Neal. Birds and Planes by Cindy. Yeah, and you can donate to him there. Yeah, little man's still alive. Lovely. Really good. Excellent, excellent. So yeah, that'll be it for today's video. And I'll see you guys next time.